Hello everyone, welcome back to Mo Grace to Tony. How's everyone? Hope you're all doing well today. The starting screen is done by Weedy. Check them out, link in description below. And also too, check out Legend of Korra Season 3 review, if you so desire. I know I'm streaming early, I feel like tired, horribly tired. And it's like, oh, well, God knows, you know, gotta work a shit ton the next 2 weeks, next 3 weeks. So it's like, I might as well stream early today, maybe go to bed early, and I don't know. Either way, I'm just gonna be exhausted, and again, that's why I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna really push for my next review. And I'm glad it's a short review, because, again, if I'm on review way to GX Season 2. It's like, I feel like if I was trying to do Season 2 GX while doing this crazy work schedule, I feel like I would be pulling my hair out. Like, no joke. So, I'm glad it is kind of like, I guess, a loud review to, like, get through the work schedule. And then, well, My Hero Academia Season 8 start. It was like a shovel. It literally picked up where Season 7 ended. Which I feel like anime seasons now, like, a lot more comfortable ending in awkward spots. What I mean by that, literally just end. It goes like, okay, we continue this in the next season. Whereas it doesn't feel like a finite point, or like a finite ending to, like, an arc or something. It's just like, okay, we're still in the middle of something. We're not gonna finish it? Okay, we gonna have to wait months or years for this to finish? Okay, cool. So, that's what, season, 8 just, like, picked up on. I mean, that would not be a problem when you're binging, but if you're, like, looking at seasons as a whole, that might be an issue for some. The new Digimon, I feel like I would need the second episode to fully judge, but the first episode is anime great. The voice cast is full of Digimon alumni, who have voiced plenty of Digimon characters in the past, and there was some weight gain, so, you know, all pluses all around. And Gekomon saying, you know, a lot just reminds me of Naruto. But, yeah. Which, funnily enough, Naruto's Japanese VA, did due to Kuya's voice from, Digimon Frontier, so it's all connected. This happens to be most interesting. Yes, most interesting indeed, wouldn't you say? It's an impressive looking back massage, that's for sure. I've no doubt if you hit your shoulders a few times, your aches and pains will go away soon. Create more pains and aches to hide the old ones. It's a World Society trophy for excellence in science. A young scientist could wish for no higher honor. Ah, would you like a massage? No, I'm fine. Thank you. I had no idea it was such a grand thing. I think it's becoming increasingly clear that there's much more to this Mr. Enoch Drebber than conjuring tricks. Oh, could not agree more, my dear madam. And how about you, Mr. Naruto? Would you like to take it with you? For your entire shows, of course. You know, we gotta make sure the shows are good. He's not going to let it go, is he? It's curious though, isn't it? You expect such an important trophy to be proudly disposed somewhere, not hazardly cast aside. English judgment can be quite a mystery at times. The arrows. Oh no, I was not the arrows. Okay, there we go. I think we're off. This is a European style quiver of arrows with steel bolts inside. Oh, do you suppose? Yeah, these are the arrows in question. Crossbow bolts, these. And just for right size for the bow you lot turn up of examination grounds. In other words, yep, that's more evidence to support your theory. Good shows that Drebber was the one pulling the strings behind the scenes of the whole scam. What's this door here? This door, it does not want to open. Yeah, looks like it's got a pretty hefty lock on it. With a special locksmith on his way from the yard, so hands off until he gets here. I mean, can we just break it down? With permission, Inspector. I can have that lock open in less than a minute. You don't have permission, and no one's giving it to you. Mr. Sholmes wants to break that door down. Gregson looks as though he really enjoyed that. He does, doesn't he? He looks like a smug little bastard, though. Like, yeah, you can't fucking touch that. Well, there's no sound of anyone on the other side. No, Drobo must have fled of first side of danger. Some is not. The machine is covered by the Special Dispensary Act for Scientific Equipment. If you say this crashes, okay, but I can't talk to Gregson. Well, those students don't seem to be holding back. Of course they don't, but don't care. It's quite hollow inside. No working parts or devices of deception to be seen, my dear fellow. No loose change, drop on the floor, nothing. And even a bone for Toby here, my dear fellow. Rich people are very much ruled by their own ideas, aren't they? I think just these two from the software. Where's the large thud? Gotta break that door down now. Oh, is something wrong with the software? That was a large thud! I saw her nose from the far side of that door. Well, Gina, did you hear it too? Yeah, I heard it all. What are you reckon, Toby? Right, mine agrees. Who's over here? Open it up. There's a car in the yard. Well, this definitely sounds. Oh my, someone is in there. This one bling lock. My dear Gregerson, as I said only minutes ago, if it were only will counterbalance, I can unlock my door in less than a minute. Fine, I take the whap for it. Just guess through that blasted door. Well, you may enter. God dang, that was fast. Confused minutes with seconds, I think. Times of essence, I feel. What are we waiting for? Nothing for I suppose. This is an emergency. There's a strong possibility beyond the door is the engineering you all seek. Prepare for action, my dear fellow. Yes. Oh, that's a bomb. What's happening here? Was everything upside down? Well, there ain't no one here after all. But there must be. It was only a moment ago we heard those notes. Maybe it's time to Drobo running away. Well, there's only one door to this room. And no windows that can afford. I mean, unless he walked on the ceiling. They're all footprints. What's up, though? Are those footprints on the ceiling? Blow me. What do we have here, then? Looks like someone's trying to burn something up in a hurry. Oh, it looks like it's so blueprints. To what? To that Professor Hairbrain's bonding machine, is it? Blimey! If we have these, there'd be no need to muck around trying to investigate all that scrap metal. There's something of great interest here too. Rope. Lying here on the floor of that pillow. Rope. What's significant about that? Never mind. You see, but you do not observe, Mr. Nottingham. We must investigate the tower room fully, and before the forensic investigation team arrives too. I mean, there's a bomb in the middle of the room! Mr. Sholmes, have you found something? Oh, yes, Mr. Nottingham. Important fact, something like I would say a bomb is quite fascinating. What do you make This. This. Let's see. I never seen anything like it before. It looks like a bomb fix. Ah! Miss Otwell, what's the matter? That's a. Surely that's a time bomb, isn't it? What did you say? A time bomb? I'm sorry, but what's a time bomb exactly? It's a bomb that goes boom boom at a set time. Huh? You surely one of a kind, Mr. Nadaho. I want to take that as a compliment. You know nothing, do you, Otto? You haven't got a clue what it is either, have you, Gina? I bet you to consult a dictionary later, Mr. Nadaho. But this particular specimen is no time bomb, if I confess it has very similar opponents. Oh, thank goodness. Then, what is it? I see, so that's what it is. It's just a normal bomb? Goodness, Mr. Sholmes. Have you seen the heart tube of a man? VR times I consider my lot most unfair, but I'm fair to never know how it feels to flounder as you do when a person presents herself. But I want to accept the hardships that come with being a great detective, Miss Sartor. Here we go. I feel like a great deduction coming. Once again, I can draw two conclusions from the scene we see before us. For first, so the inverted nature of the furniture of this room is work of Drubble himself. Oh, but how could you... And the second conclusion is that the smart device on the floor is without doubt completely generate. Please, Mr. Sholmes, you must explain everything. It would be a pleasure. After all, a great detective civil duties to teach Scotland Yard for finding points of trade. Ooh, shots fired. Well, Inspector Gregerson seems to lie with the idea anyway. Haha! You deflected the expected square with such fortitude there, Mr. Sholmes. Well done. You're too kind, my dear ma'am. I hereby declare a great deduction to you. A client stands there, Miss Otwell. Oh, yes. I'd be delighted. So, shall we begin? Once again, Herlock Sholmes proud to present his logic and reasoning spectacular. Trying to see that this room is in complete disarray. The bed, the table, the chairs, the lamp, everything's upside down. Almost as if every arm room had till recently been happily positioned on the ceiling. Maybe the wall before falling straight down to the floor. Every arm room was on the ceiling. I suggest that. Indeed, the key here is gravity. Someone turn off gravity for a second. Improved technology has last succeeded in freeing us from the great pull of Earth. And from gravity, this room was reverted and then silently restored to normality. Goodness! But inverted furniture clearly reveals the truth about the part of gravity play in this whole business. According to saying skepticism, Miss Otwell, I too was in Kurdia's efforts. Although my conviction and my analysis was cemented when I observed this. A pipe bomb? Oh boy. An anti-gravity device almost identical to one in a dream of mine. Only the other day. Oh, so we're going on dream devices here. But why does it have a clock on it? A most relevant question indeed is a time device that controls the gravity direction with a switch. But clearly a requirement for the engineer to be able to restore normal gravity automatically. And the commotion we hear from the other side of the door is the moment that the restoration was occurred. Yes, the reason why everything here has turned upside down is because of the anti-gravity device. So you see, we need to look no further to explain the state in which we find this room. The direction in which gravity acts here was reversed by Mr. Drubble. Before restoring to knowing in an automatic fashion sometime later by a timer device. I've witnessed precisely the scene in a dream I once had when I fell out of bed. Again, I feel like you just want to prove a point here, more than anything else. Now let's consider the next conundrum. What is our engineer friend's aim? And do you believe the greatest clue we have to explain is his actions above our heads? I mean, maybe the man just wants to walk on the ceiling. It's possible that footprints all the way up on the ceiling. A question whose answers really as neatly to the truth, my dear madam. The reason of footprints on the ceiling is because of the nearby skylight. Of course, Mr. Drubble's aim was single, to escape. I mean, to be fair, there's only one dome, and there's windows on the ceiling. I guess there's only one escape route available to you. However, there's but one way out of this room, excepting the skylight, that is. This is probably the most fun deduction, because that's like the most fun visuals. But by avoiding the gravity here, Mr. Drubble was able to fall conveniently to the ceiling, and making his escape via the otherwise inaccessible skylight, leaving those footprints behind on the way. But the ceiling here is very high, Mr. Jones. If gravity reversed the sun, would Mr. Drubble have fallen the ceiling while violently? Well, that's why you just get good. Falling up is both scientifically and philosophically a interesting concept, I feel. But the man was cornered with nowhere to run, so escape through the skylight was his only option. You might recall that I found this in the room earlier, which I believe offers a solution. Overload. To reach the attention destination, what about to invent this rope? By anchoring one to one end, and the man was able to lower himself safely to the ceiling. I can't believe Nintendo stole this idea of evading gravity from Wheel of Hollock shows. Exactly. And then just re-release. Well, I guess they re-release because has Mario Galaxy been re-released 3 times or 2 times? It doesn't matter. But anyways, besides the point, they just re-released it again. The audacity of those Nintendo companies. But hi Ben, how are you? Hope you're doing well today. Oh, okay, so actually I want to point out something funny. So even they did like a Pokemon AZ of view trail the other day. Speaking of Nintendo. And no new information. It was all stuff we heard before. But they go like, oh, you can buy the Switch 2 version of a game and still play on your Switch 1. But, you know, of course, it won't have any of the upgrades of the Switch 2 version. I'm like, that's kind of neat, but at the same time, wouldn't that just confuse people in thinking that you can play Switch 2 games on Switch 1? And the long one? Like, oh, well, like, especially for parents who might not understand video games, they go like, oh, well, my kid has, like, the Switch 2 copy of Pokemon ZA, like, why doesn't, you know, something like Cyberpunk Switch 2 cartridge work on Switch 1? Or something like that. I mean, Cyberpunk might not be the best example because that is a way end game, I believe. But, like, the point being is, like, I can see that being a confusing mess. So it's the same cartridge then, and the charger. And you had to pay $10 to get the upgrade from Switch 1 to Switch 2 version. Yes. Because I believe, like, that also works for Kobe, and for Forgotten Land. If you have a Switch 2 version of a, like, cartridge and put in your Switch 1, you just have Kobe and Forgotten Land and, like, none of the Switch 2 upgrades. Or extra content. Which, again, like, I mean, I guess that's neat, but again, I can see that being very confusing for people who don't fully understand. Or kids who don't fully understand what's, that's only like that because it's a Switch 1 version of the game. So, I mean, again, that's, I don't know, like, I don't know, I feel like they shouldn't have that be a thing. Call me crazy, but like, I feel like that's more trouble than that. Well, it would cause more confusion than that's worth. Which explains how Duel was able to escape this room before our arrival. He reversed the pole of gravity and fled via the skylight. And personally, I should very much like to reverse the pole of gravity again, just for fun. Yeah, do it for funsies. You know, I like how the man just, like, gets basically everything else right besides where he does great deductions. I'm just saying, like, he's always so wrong with his great deductions. But, like, he gets basically everything else correct. I mean, he's wrong sometimes, too. She's completely spellbound. Mr. Jones, there's just one thing that troubles me. I would expect nothing less. You're destined to be troubled by just one thing for the rest of your life. The thing is such a thing actually possible? An anti-gravity device, I mean? I want to say that with man's current scientific knowledge of the turn of the 20th century, it's no more possible than instantaneous kinesis. But your whole deduction hinges on it! Ah, but my dear fellow, when you have to eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. I feel like there are simple explanations to this, however improbable it may seem. It's a marvelous line, wouldn't you agree? One of my more adoring pearls of wisdom. I had eyes come up with exact phrasing. My wisdom was clumsy. Yes, I think I read it something like that. Wait, yes, I have a feeling that I read it in something that Miss Sartor lent me once. Objection. You know, I forgot what her voice sounded like. It's been so long since I feel like I heard it. But again, I don't know. I'm nitpicking when I say that I feel like they should have gotten, like, maybe, like, Japanese voice actors to do Sartor and Yusuke. Just because, like, the game very much hinges on the fact that they are Japanese in a British world. But again, it's not like a deal breaker. Actually, there's one other thing, Mr. Sholmes. The spell is broken at last. The rope you found before, wasn't it? Indeed it was. It lonely closed near the wall. But Mr. Drover had used it to escape in the way you described. Wouldn't it still be tied to the wall? Mysteries ineffably unravel, man. As you think you find Duel. Sorry to hear the dogs barking. And as such evidence, you only need to look at the mystery face of its room, now skillfully unrivaled. The argument is as circular as the coils of rope. I think perhaps we might need to give Mr. Jones the usual happing hand. Oh, so also too, I hope supposedly Crunchyroll fired most of its staff, and it's doing a lot more AI translations. Which is, again, overall, I don't have a problem with per se. But, like, I feel like, from some examples, because I put this out in my GX review, I'm pretty sure I'll call this out. There's been clear signs of them just plugging in AI and not giving a shit about, like, what pops up. And, like, that's no bueno. If you're gonna use AI, you gotta, like, make sure that, like, the AI is good. You still gotta have a human behind the wheel. And then, if you're not gonna do that, you might as well have the human translators translate. But again, what the fuck do I know? I mean, I still find it weird about, like, streaming services, subtitles for Dragon Ball Super and, like, the Blu-rays are different. That bugs me. But anyways, again, besides the point, moving on. I'm sure with some article, like, because, like, the new Digimon, I didn't experience this because I was so busy yesterday, but the new Digimon series was apparently late to Crunchyroll, because Crunchyroll was having issues. Which, I mean, like, what was it, 3-4 weeks ago? They were late with the new, Wasco Doesn't Dream of series episode because they stink. But, again, I don't know. We see where Crunchyroll makes their bed and decide to lie in. And yes, you're right. And we must do it quickly before Enoch Drubble gets too far. If you wave and let's resume. Hillock shows logic and reasoning spectacular. And I do believe there are correct uses of AI. I'm not like totally, oh my god, you can't use AI and everything. Because AI is ultimately a tool. You just gotta use the tool correctly and properly. It's plain to see that this one's complete I'm not gonna read. Okay. To think gravity could have been reversed in this variant, I found the whole idea early and flying. Only Mr. Sholmes could conceive of such an explanation. Yes, only Mr. Sholmes could. But the man himself admitted it was a scientific impossibility, so... Yes, you're quite right. We must completely discount the idea at once. That's unusual, merciless of you, Miss Sato. When you have a limited but impossible, whatever remains must be the truth. The great detective himself said so, didn't he? Well, refusing to give a part of his dreams of anti-gravity devices. Yes, I suppose so. Well, let's see if examining this topsy-turvy scene a little more closely reveals some proof which is exactly what the gravity in this room was or wasn't doing. Just a vase perfectly right side up on the floor. Amazing. That is impressive.
Take that!
The upside vase clearly reveals the truth about the part gravity played in this whole business. Upon my word, Mr. Naruto, you surpass yourself by completely turning my argument on its head. Try to impress your assistant here, perhaps. I mean, she is cute. No one's trying to steal your spotlight here, Mr. Sholmes. Trust me. As you rightfully say, it appears at first glance that all the furniture in this room is upside down. I think this unassuming... Who are you to judge? Slender Vance is standing keenly to attention. But I likely watch save. There's nothing affecting it to the flow. And this exception that breaks the rule. And so, as much as it pains me, the gravity of this room was never invoked at all. My deepest sympathies for your loss. Oh, but Mr. Jones. But the show must go on, so let's continue with our deductions. Okay, someone deliberately turned off over every piece of furniture in here. Which might sound obvious, but at least one vain mystery unsolved, namely, why would anyone choose to do that? Quite! And actually, there's an explanation. Yes, the reason why everything's upside down. Okay. Yeah, no, it wasn't because of that. And I mean, look, the man had a dream, okay? And he really wants it to be anti-gravity. I mean, let's say, very strong. Reason 2. I mean, why would we put that under a sofa? I mean, I'm sure there's like a better place to put a safe code. I'm just saying, like, under a chair. That's the best place you could think of. I mean, to be fair, would anyone look under a chair to look for a safe code? I guess that is fair. Yes, the reason why I think here has been turned upside down is because of a safe combination. Precisely, I believe, Mr. Nardhone. But you had a very similar experience once, didn't you not? Yes, last year, when I bought a lottery ticket and noted the ticket number down on the inside of a book, just in case. That's it. For people who forget for souls at home, and always make a note when of important information. Keeping the ticket itself safe would be more sensible, I think. I mean, it's in a book. And what pray happened next, Mr. Nardhone? When the day of dawn came, I forgot which book I had the number in, and turned my room upside down to find it. That's it. For people who forget for souls at heart, and always forget where to note things down. Now, if you always notice things in the same place, also true. That's why she has like the information, like encyclopedia at her hand. I actually wanted the second prize, you know. But I couldn't remember which magazine I slipped a ticket into. I can figure out her, believe and prove my point now. Which is the very similar scenario which has clearly info in this room. Find himself requesting access to a safe, the occupant of this room needed a combination code. He remembered that he went on the underside of a piece of furniture. Leading to the state of which we find the room now. Yes, Mr. Dweller overturned all the furniture in here. And desperate her to locate for a combination code that would unlock the safe. Now, next conundrum. Okay. We got the footprints. You know, maybe the man just want to do what his favorite song, you know, and dance on the, like, walking on the ceiling, you know? It's possible. And we know it's not the skylight. Well, if a change in direction of gravity can't explain it, how do you suppose those footprints got up, though? I think that particular mystery has just become even hard to solve. I can't think of any other way to explain it. Or life would be so much simpler if these hard days when gravity could be reversed. Minutes ago, and those hard days never existed in the first place. Well, I suppose we must simply put our faith in Mr. Jones and observe very in more detail. I need to be fair, Mr. Oh, well, the man walked on a balloon. This is a gas balloon, isn't it? It's tiny, but it does seem to be a real balloon. It's not about the size, not the hole, it's about the use. I think you're right. I think it's helium that's keeping it up. It's a green gas balloon. It just does seem to ring a bell with me. Well, you just proved it was one yesterday in coat, so. You see the footprints of his balloon too, look. Oh yes. Surely it's a clue. Though what it tells us, I'm not sure.
Take that!
Oh wait, but does it count? Okay, sure. Okay, hold on. Oh, did I have to go on the shoe? It's hard to believe, but there's a shoe up there, look! Oh yes, there's more footprints on this little balloon too. Okay.
Take that!
So it was the shoe. Okay, it's the shoe. Okay, I like the little finger up pump. There's a reason about footprints on the things because of the nearby shoe. Of course, the expression there are clearly footprints all over the balloon as well. In other words, the end was never the sky at all, but the balloon. But for what purpose? A green balloon, that seems somewhat familiar there. Ah! Piece of green balloon's envelope that Mr. Nautical and I have seen. Inside of a green balloon that Master Guards claimed that he saw above the stage when the incident occurred. Was the second bird cage for questions of this whole instant kinesis deception. You mean to say we assume the balloon was healing from all of use on the day. With a strong possibility that something could be concealed inside of it. Was pop the bubble! Something Abscondo was desperate to retreat before making a hasty getaway. But the balloon's out of reach. Hence why he resorted to a projectile, namely the shoe. Ah! Was probably Mr. Drubber attempted to tear a hole in the envelope by assaulting it with a shoe. However, his efforts were faltered when the shoe itself became a prisoner of those lofty heights. Oh dear, we desperately examined that balloon. If only there was some way we could see inside. You may recall I found this in the memorial, which I believe offers a solution. Oh, the rope. Tie a shoe to the rope. I mean, I feel like there's a... Mr. Jones managed to bring the deduction back to the rope. It's always, you know, always back to the rope. Oh, I had to admit that was clever. So we just put the rope up for... No, you need to tie it. Look, if you have a hook...
Take that!
Well, we could just use... Oh, I would want to fire the crossbow of this balloon. I would volunteer. To reach the intended destination, what better to have been this crossbow? That was found at the scene, in fact. In all likelihood, belongs to Mr. Drubble. The man only brought it away with him that day. He could have avoided losing his shoe at such a crucial time like this. So, shall we? Your curiosity is deeply stirred, no doubt, my dear fellows. I mean, if you, Ben, you tell me if you had an opportunity to shoot a crossbow at a target, you wouldn't take the opportunity to shoot the crossbow at a target. I'd be like, sign me up. When we did archery in high school, I had the greatest time of my life. I swear, best sport in high school was archery. What a waxwork Well, we find out who took the head. Indeed, it's a waxwork head inside of Mount Max. A Max that's shut down fast and with a strong and quite impenetrable lock. So we can't see the face inside, that means. Just a moment, that's the head of a waxwork mod, does that mean? Oh goodness! I see you joined for dogs, Miss Hotwell. Excellent. Oh, of course, a headless waxwork mod. The case of abducted Madame Toonspell's mod that you largely solved is on the head of the killer but still missing. Indeed it was. Well, I believe Madame Toonspell would now have to sell her Sasbo account with me. This, as you summarize, is the head of an infamous professor. Yes. But why is it here? This conceivably confirms my suspicions. The man responsible for stealing the professor from Madame Toonspell's in return get sends TT earlier today was none of an Enoch Drubble. This is incredible. Professor Hilbrandt's case and the waxwork abduction all. Then oh my god, I cannot speak today, I feel like. Inextricable link, but Enoch Drubble's workshop. Well, it appears our logic presence cruise has come to an end, my dear fellows. Although remains this, yes, to speak with architect of this adventure. The architect? You mean Mr. Drubble? It seems quite impossible that he escaped via one of the skylights. Obviously, the man must still be here in this room. What? And his location should be abundantly clear. You simply reflect on the journey we made together during this deduction. Enoch Drubble is right here, somewhere in this room. So, Mr. Nautical, will you do the honors? Yes, of course. So, I'll have fun as long as the days for voice acting, virtual, and office. I mean, shoot. Yes, I bet. Mr. Drubble hiding place must be the... I mean, say what you will about the 999 games, at least 2 of them are fully voice acted. For the most part. Well, I mean, technically 999 got a fully voice acted version. Like, I don't like that version compared to the DS. The DS is, if you ask me, the superior version, but you know, no one did. Before we gain access to this back room, we heard noises from in here. Which tells the engineer was still in the building at that point in time. Like, the Port 999 messes up, like, the final puzzle and the thematic, reasoning behind it. He was in fact searching for the combination to his safe. If pressed for time, he made no attempt to wipe the furniture, he overturned the process. For which we could deduce his search for the combination happened very recently indeed. In summary, Mr. Enoch Drubble is at this moment inside of... Isn't that super fucking dangerous? Like, he won't be able... Like, I don't think he'll be able to get out of that. And it's still able. Let's conclude Herlock Sholmes' great deduction of his topsy-turvy puzzle. I mean, I feel like the man's dead. Oh, I mean, he wouldn't be dead that quickly. But the man would be wanting out of there very quickly. So, Mr. Nautical, I think perhaps we end this game of hide and seek, don't you? By opening the safe, you mean? What else? Let's see. The combination was 432-582. I knew that. Alright then. Here goes. I would need someone to say that as I'm going along. And look how cramped he is too. You found me. And look, he bailed Wood out of that. Look at. Oh yeah, I forgot how much I love this man's movements. Fucking like a Matrix, like from the Matrix. Okay, someone had real fun with his animations. Look at the man fucking go. Right then, so, Mr. Enoch Duel, I presume. Correct. You better start talking. You tricked Professor Hillbrain with that bogus machine you built. And you try to explain the theft of a wax book from Madame Toonspells as well. Well, I'd be delighted to answer you many questions. Personally, I would advise that you deactivate my little parcel first. Deactivate? Your parcel? I refer, of course, to the time bomb I left in most prominent position. Ah! Ha ha ha! I see. Stunned silence. You're geared up to die with me then. I mean, I guess to be fair, he was in the safe so he won't blow up. How they, Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of Crystal Skull of him. But then again, I mean, I guess it depends on how powerful the bomb is. Because it's powerful enough to throw the safe around, the man would be gelatin. Like, he would be dead from being thrashed around in a confined safe like that. Then again, it's Ace Attorney. Am I trying to bring logic to Ace Attorney? No! Mr. Sholmes, with only 7 seconds to spare. That's too close to come from. I got one from the grave away. I'm trying to get us, are you trying to help get us a killer or get us killed? Mr. Sholmes' deductions could be completely life-honoring, can't they? Well, my dear fellows, that was a close shave. The resemblance of it to an anti-gravity device is really quite startling, I must say. Anti-gravity devices don't exist! Well, I won't push him, Mr. Chum. Yeah, I'd be kind of pissed too. Oh, he did try to escape. I'm actually kind of impressed by that. Okay, why don't we save and we can move on to Master Duel. But great deductions take fucking forever as well. And then again, so does me winging for everything, so I mean, am I also not to blame? Oh, I actually hit X. I'm about to say, what's going on? Oh, am I too early for reset? I'm too early for reset. Cool. I don't know when reset officially is. But that's fine. I mean... I mean, with some of these decks again, I'm just waiting for like new support. If I could get new support for that, that'd be great. But like 2 minutes. Oh, okay. I don't know what it says. Actually, shoot, I'll open new Scar Servant cards in the next selection pack. See, that would be cool. How much days? When is the selection pack happening? But 8th? Today's only the 5th. Look, I just want to add my Dragon Bay deck. Oh, actually, no, I want to switch it up. I feel like I've been playing a lot of YZOs. You know, if I'm playing Dragon Maids, this will probably be good enough time to do it in gold. And gold! Oh, so I love to, because our president always makes the best decisions on the planet. I love how after, Demon Slayer became like the #1 movie in the US box office, Donald Trump was like, oh, well, we can't have that, so I'm gonna put a tariff on movies made out of the US. Because again, love our president, his tariffs. Can't get enough of it. 100% is not screwing over people. Okay, he has 2 chaos on, because... No, I am gonna add that. I mean, you can summon it back, so, but... It's not like it's gonna be a free card. No, I'd be happy to judge the skill drain. Fuck it. Oh man says no. Boom. Okay. Chain boom. Activate. So if you have dogs barking. They haven't been barking all day, of course. As soon, I mean not soon, but of course I'm just streaming for start barking though. I mean, I'll allow it, but I'm gonna see. Oh my god, why do you not like me? That's my question. Okay. Okay. Perfect, since I call return to my hand, can destroy a call on the field. Yeah, you gain 500. I haven't really tried anything else, to be honest, in terms of my draw. Okay. So if I'm assuming you flip down Black Dragon. Oh. Okay, cool. I'm glad, but we all now understand of what happened. That trick only really works if I summon the monster for the first time. Draco Dragon. Activate. Add white. No, because if I do that, I can't attack directly. So might as well just. It's like, let's be small, not dumber. Unicorn. I think I just got game. I do not. Okay. I'm glad I read the card. Because reading the card explains the card. Oh, okay, he doesn't activate the auto effect. Cool beans. That gets us smug laundry. Log in, get my 20, my free 20, and back end it. Ugh. I'm not the biggest fan of his hand, but it will have to work. Oh, I'm up against YCOs. Oh no, not why. I'm actually up against Galaxy. No, I assumed. My bad. How dare I assume? Well, at least I know I'm in for an easier time than against YZOs. Oh yeah, but this basically makes the turn not happen. Ooh, I actually might be somewhat. Well, yeah, well, we've seen. Well, I don't have great hope. The fact that, yeah, too, is kind of overkill. Yeah? Yeah, I might be cooked. I'm sorry, I was looking up something I didn't mean volume to be played. Okay. I mean, I can try things. Negate you. Is that not one Sportone? That is not one Sportone. Oh. Yeah, that's game. See, that's what happens when I'm trash talking Yazzys. I get fucked. I appreciate them just going for the gullet. It's like haven't made it clear that I'm playing Dragon Man enough to my opponent. House Icon, hashtag Box Laundry, Doomate. I'm not even playing these games. Not with Dragon Mage. It's like if I went first, maybe I might have a little chance of that. But going second? Nah. Was not happening. Oh, this would be interesting. Okay. I mean, it's a good play. Ain't gonna knock it. You got your link free. You know what? I wish Master Do deal with a TCG did and just get rid of freaking Splash Mage and Link Kodo. Do. I'm just here for water until it's my turn. Let me hatch. Also, I love, and I mean, I truly love that they have advertisements for the Chainsaw Man movie later this month, but tickets are not up for it yet at all. I fucking love that. It's like, oh, go see a Chainsaw Man movie. It's like, cool. Are you gonna let me buy tickets? No. It's just, they don't even say when, like, tickets will be available. I can't even find that shit. Like, it baffles the mind a little bit. And then same with the Dragon Maid movie. That comes out later this month, and tickets aren't up for that yet either. It's like, oh, well, Demon Slayer gets like a whole fucking month for you to buy tickets because it's fucking Demon Slayer. Well, it's like, cool, if you want, like, if they claim the anime is as many fucking streamers they claim and not like just for big ones, like, they need to treat it that way. I'm sorry. I'm talking about Crunchyroll. Because they're behind this, of course. Well, I'm not sure how much power they have, but the point being is, like, like, you need to push for, like, this stuff to make it feel more mainstream and have more of a power, staying power. But what do I know? I'm just a man but rants and waves on the internet. Okay. So what I see here is I have to play for 2 negates. So far. Okay, but if they don't have any space, well, they're probably getting about to make space. Let's be honest with myself. No, I hope they would have time. I would laugh. I mean, Malice is a fun deck to play. I do need to add the Act and the Still cards to my Malice deck. Ooh, they have Corpay. I'll put it over here, so you can get free monsters off of that. Okay. Let's be on a loss here. I mean, shoot, take all the time you want to think. Okay. try searching. Probably gonna get negated. Okay. Psycho Dragon. Activate. God! Dang, wounding for fun. All these negates. I mean, to be fair, I would probably, if I was playing mouse, I would have all the negates out as well. So am I really upset? Or am I just being a hypocrite? Yes. Super hypocrite thing. Okay. Wow. I just lose. I was like, wow, I just lose. God dang. Okay, maybe I'm gonna play something else. Not working out for me. Okay. You know what? I'd try one more time. Okay. I'm probably gonna lose this one too. Yeah, I'm probably should change decks again. I don't know why I try to make this work without any support, but I'm trying to make it work without any support. Okay. Well, are you getting the game of Fusion? Or try to play with around my Fusion? Okay. Oh, you can give a stupid Crimson Dragon now. Actually. I should think with summon. It's not like I don't have a game bow. Oh wait, no. Oh shoot, no. I messed up because you can just bounce that back. Oh, you have a bit. You had the Velo. Ooh, that's not. That's no bueno. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be challenging. Go. Effect. Boy. I'm not too terribly happy about this. Because I feel like I really didn't get anywhere. Got my soldier off at least. I mean, it turned later, but I mean, we're making progress. And it's called the effect. Okay, so no matter what the activations can be negated. Maybe I should have done this instead. I don't know. Well, I might have done that backward, so not forward, so in a way that I should have. Okay, so my field is wide open. And this deck likes to summon big boy monsters. So I think, what will the kids say? I'm Cook. Yeah, they're just gonna combo all the way off to victory. Talk is having 30% off of like select Lego sets, so I'm looking forward to see if like anything's like really worth. It's all the small ones, like really small ones. It's like they're already not like super expensive. Oh, there's a big one, but that's. It's like make the 30% worth it. Holy shit. It's like, oh, there's $10, have 30% off. It's like, that's not really worth too much. I don't think I'm looking at deals on Legos when I'm kicking my ass fucking Kate. We're just stomped in. Yeah, I think I've learned my lesson by trying to do Dragon Maids. Not until the new book comes out. And even then, it's just gonna be woke strategy, but still, it's better than what the fuck that happened. I like how would do his cup as well over with, but like, they would not, let it, like, just disappear. The deck. I still can't believe it got the World Fudge version of that. Made my fucking day. Okay. Pro. I'm actually just curious, how much like World Fletches do I actually have? I want to expect my shiny combo. I like how some of these I will probably never ever really use. Like, Edge of a Wing, I did not see any use of this card whatsoever. Like, I mean, if I decide to play, like, Stardust Dragon, like, Stardust deck, I can see Cosmic Quasar Dragon, of course, and Red Nova Dragon, obviously. And then anything Cyber's Sunlight Mining is relevant. And Ajama Pajamas, you know, that's like a top tier fucking name. Am I really gonna build a Ajama deck? No, that would be terrible. There has not been a Ajama support in... Shoot, it's been a long time. Since what? Blazing Vortex? I believe, which was a few years ago, but it was only one card then, so it's not like, oh my god, look, amazing Ajama support set. Again, I hate when they just do like one card and act like, oh, that's enough. I think it's silly. I mean, I could try to be a Neo's Patience. Or like a Neo's Spear of Heroes if I truly want to as well. Well, you know what? I think that's giving me enough today's stream. I kind of want to take another nap. I'll be honest. I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I don't know how I'm going to get through the next, like, 2 weeks. But, well, eventually, maybe. We'll see. So I'd like to thank you all for coming out. I hope you guys, have a... It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a fun blast. Tomorrow will be more Naruto. MLG Ace Attorney, Tuesday. And I'm gonna plug it once again. Because why not? New review, Legend of Korra. Check it out if you so desire. And then, yeah, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.